一致しました。
テスト。遅いですよ。
遅くなりました。写真によいしょ。だけどね、入ってる。よいしょ。ちょっと飲み物出てくるね。よいしょ。よいしょ。ここで俺映ってんの？映ってんね。お前は入らないね。よいしょ。疲れた。よいしょ。疲れたじゃねー。 チョコミント食いてえな。琵琶湖花火大会8日に開催、無料での来場はご遠慮を。そんなバカな。そんなバカな。
有料だしフェンスも作るぞ。
いや別にフェンスはいいんだけどさ、そう
フェンスにうっかり触れて感電したブライアン。やだやだ。
通電してる？恐ろしすぎない？違う花火が上がっちゃうよ。7時半からね。来週だよね。だからもう駅からもう自転車もダメなんだね。じゃあまあ歩いていくか。はあ、店舗は午前10時半から午後10時まで営業休止。店舗って何？お店軒並みってこと？すごいね。朝10時半から休めって言ってんの？なかなかかわいそうじゃない？午前中ぐらいやらしてあげりゃいいのに。ねえ、5時ぐらいまで営業させてやっていいのに。展望スペースは終日閉鎖。こういうのもさ、だから展望スペースに人が殺到するんだろうけどさ、そこを閉鎖すると余計に人の行き場がなくなるわけで、どうなんだろうね。待って言ったって来るだろうからね。だって今からチケットなんて買えんの？それならそうと早く行ってくれりゃいいのに。それならそうと早く行ってくれりゃいいのに。なんで1週間前になって言うんだよ。2名用1名はチケット販売。
反対意見みたいなのがめっちゃ多かったから来年はないかもしれんらしい、
それは見た
みたいなニュースだった。
中止にしろってのも随分な話だけどな。ただでさえ何にもないんだから、大津なんて。普段困んねえだろ人来なくて。軒並みあそこら辺のね、西武も潰れたし、アネックスも潰れたし。一番安いので4500円。プレミア席。プレミア席完売。エグゼクティブシートもあるんだ。25,000円だってよ。すげえな。カップル席完売。カメラ指定席なんてのもあんだ。へえ。 どういうことか。他の席じゃカメラ構えちゃダメだっちゃうこと？アーカス席。すげえな、パイプ椅子並べただけで9000円だって。儲かってんだろ。シガリズムラブラブシート。卑猥じゃん。はい、普通席しかないね。普通席1枚。お座席の選択はできません。この普通席はどこなの？どの範囲なの？ようわからんね。抽選2ヶ月前からやってんだね。すごいな。全体図。どれが普通席だって？特別席。この ABCDEFGH ってのが普通席なのか？ STR もある。A から D の1列2列目がプレミア。AE エリア。アーサーエリアって何や。アーサーエリアがある。なるほどね。なるほどに。全員席を変えと。4500円1人にあたり。まあでもそれでもなお無料で殺到する様を見たいところはある。席瞬確認。これだからこれそれぞれが何エリアになるの？
花火大会の会場で大暴れするブライアン。
大暴れしちゃう。当落線の確認。これやっぱ早い順に前から詰まっていくのかな、それともランダムなんだろうか。ランダムってことねえか。前から詰まっていくんだろうな。ってことは今更買ってもどうなのって話にもなるな。4500円って相当だよな。普通席の販売を再開しております。一回閉めたんだな。 まあまあ結構高く上がるから、そこまで別に前の席にこだわることないと思うんだけど、4500円でしょ。どうなんだろう、さすがにあれかな、琵琶湖ホテル当日高いかな。てかもう埋まってるかさすがに。チェックインがだから 8日か。違う8日で9日チェックアウト。一部屋一人まずそれを受け入れてくれるのかどうか。違う琵琶湖ホイスじゃない、琵琶湖ホテルが欲しいのよ。まあ当然売り切れだわな。ちなみに値段はどんなもの？それは見せてくれない。4500円。見れるとしたらどっから見るかな。ここら辺に席が並びますよと。これでもどこに席並べるんだ。これこの公園の芝生に並べるっちゅうこと？席によっては木で見えなくない？ここでやるんでしょ？これさ、こっち側のさ、湖西の方から見たらどうなんの？これ見れるんじゃないの？見れないのかな？見れないことないんだもんだけど。もう琵琶湖ボートレース場とかからいい感じに見れるんじゃないの？いつもだいたいここで見るんだよな。いっそのこと山に登った方が見えるかいっそのこと山に登ろうかな。恩城寺から見えるよな、多分な。恩城寺入れたりすんのかな。入れないだろうな、多分な。殺到するだろう、人。あ、見えたら妖怪ナイトがもう明日から始まるんだ。明日から？あ、違う、明後日からか。今週の木曜から始まるんだ。あ、これ行きたいんだよ。これ行こう。三井寺ってお寺があるんだけど、滋賀県に。そこにね、妖怪ナイトっつって、そのお寺の境内に妖怪が徘徊するっていう、そういうイベントがあって、毎年やってるらしいんだけど、初年度やった時に怖すぎるっつってクレームが来たらしいんだよ。でちょっとマイルドになったらしいんだけど、本物じゃないと思うけど、本物じゃないと思うんだけど、これちょっと見に行きたいんだよ。あ、そう、3456。これってチケットとかっていんのかな。 あ、入山料が取られるのね。前売り券で100円安いよと。でも別に売り切れとかないもんな。あ、で仮装ができんのね。妖怪仮装の禁止事項。はいはい、でかすぎるもの。過度な不快感や混乱を招く衣装またはメイク。難しいよね。なかなかどこがラインなのかわかんないね。男性の半裸は禁止です。女性ならいいんか。これ今さ、扇風機がついてんだけど、これボワボワする？ボワボワしてそうだな。ちょっと待って、よいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。別に撮影禁止はないね。そうだね。
恐怖から黄色い液体をポタポタ垂らすブライアン。
黄色い液体ポタポタ垂らさない。これいいね。配信しようか。配信しながら行ってみようか。いいね。あ、行こう。にゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんで、花火大会の時は入れんの？参拝案内。あ、そうか、そもそも5時までなんか拝観が。ダメなんだね。そうだ、妖怪ナイトの時は
糸 S ゴイングチュー
大炎上したやつじゃん。
ザマ
バービーさんじゃん。
チューリメムガ
よし、ということでね、お待たせしました。ということで、久々にファイナルファンタジー16第15夜やっていきたいと思います。第15夜だもんな。結構いい時間だよね。どういう状況なんだっけ？ここでなんかやれって言われたけどさ。
アメカスに一言お願いします。
いやー、まあバービー云々はさ、まあ正直どうでもいいんだよ。まあ所詮そんなもんだよ。所詮そんなもんだよ。俺がムカついたのはあいつだよ。待って、名前ってなんでどこに出てこないんだろうな。マーティー・フリードマンじゃなくて、違う。なんつったっけ。ノーマン・リーダスじゃなくて、なんつったっけ。
Feel like I fleshed 100 skins today.
Stay focused, will you? One slip with that scrape and the hunter's hard work will be for nothing.
なんだっけ。ノーマン・リーダスじゃなくて、あれなんだっけ。なんつったっけ。オッペンハイマー作った人。クリストファー・ノーランだ。クリストファー・ノーラン。いやだからもともとさ CG 使わないって最初にさ情報出てさ、じゃあどうやってキノコ雲再現するんだろうと思って、そしたらさ原爆投下するシーンは入れないっつってね。それのさ言い草がさ、オッペンハイマーは 原爆投下を、まあ、知らなかったと、ね、普通の人と同じようにラジオで知ったんだと。だから関係ないんだっちゅう理屈なのよ。関係ないことはないだろ。関係ないことはないだろうよって。だから知りません、関係ないですから書きませんって。そんなことないだろうよ。で、挙句の後にこの映画はドキュメンタリーじゃない、あくまでエンターテインメントだっつうのよね。もうさ、何年か前にミッドウェイをさ再映画化した時もさ、あれマイケル・ベイだっけがやったりさ、タイタニックをスティーブン・スピルバーグが、スピルバーグだっけ、タイタニック。スピルバーグが書いたのなんだっけ。スピルバーグはジェームズ・カメロンだ。ジェームズ・カメロンがタイタニックね。スピルバーグもなんかやってたよね、戦争映画。いやだからさ、そういう言い草をするんだったら戦争映画に手を出すなよとね。おとなしく SF ものでドンパチやってりゃいいじゃんって思うんだけど、なんで手出すんだろうね。まあだからそれもバービーの炎上もそうだけど、結局ね、アメリカ人は勝った戦争だから興味ないんだよね。どうだっていいんだよ、あいつらにとっては自分たちの成功体験でしかないわけだから。
Forgive me, traveler, but no matter how deep your pockets might be, we only sell to trusted patrons. I do hope you've not had a wasted journey.
Yes, the finish is exquisite. These will make us.
そういうところがね、アメカスだよね。
Here, take a look at my wares.
さっき話した。で、俺ここに何しに来たの？
こんなことすんならポリコレ押し付けんなって意見が多かったね。
そうだね。
Pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
いやだから好きにすりゃいいんだけどさ、基本的に。
多様性の前に命ネタにしてるからもう終わってるよ。
まだ命をネタにするのは別にいいんだけど、命をネタにするんならネタにするなりの責任感を感じてくれよとは思うよね。ね、フィクションに男がどうの女がどうの言ってんのは、人種がどうのって言ってんのは論外だとしてだよ。そんなこと関係ないんだから、フィクションは。フィクションは夢の世界なんだから。ね、史実を扱うんであれば、それにはかなりね。なんつった今、史実だね。フィクションとは全く違う。ね、比べ物になんないぐらいの責任っていうのがあるわけだから。
慎重になるべきだ。
まあで、バービー騒動もね、焚きつけたのはバービー側だから、それはまあそれはまあしょうがないんだけど、そもそもバービー人形を映画化しようなんていうお花畑のやつらなんだから、それはしょうがないんだけどさそれはもうね、頭の中バービー人形だから。それはいいんだけど、俺はだからクリストファー・ノーランがオッペンハイマーを映画化するのだってそういうスタンフでやってるのかと。でしかも日本での公開、まあ誰が止めてるのか知らないけどさ、ね、直接の被害者であるさ日本人に見えないところでさ、こそこそやってさっていうのは卑劣極まりないと思うんだよね。
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you,
それ
madam?
はやっぱり ね、まあだからそれでさ、原爆投下は関係ないから、オッペンハイマー自体をね描きたかったんだっていうのは、まあそれはそれで信念だからね、それはいいんだけど、それをさ、こう見えないところでこそこそやろうっていうのが気に食わない。あんなもん同時公開して叱るべきだろ。まあ多分配給だのさ、制作だのさ、あそこら辺の上の方でごちゃごちゃやってんだと思うんだけど、クリストファー・ノーランが日本での公開はとかっていう風に言ってるわけじゃないと思うんだけどさ。
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals?
まあなんだ、ニュースってのはろくなもんじゃないニュースなんて見たっていいことなんか何一つないんだから、気にする方が負け、気にしない方がいいんだよ。こっちもだからさリカちゃん人形の映画化とパールハーバーの映画化を同時にやってさリカールハーバーとかで言ってやりゃいいんだよ。誰？ああ、従者ね。そうだ、こいつがいるからここに来たんだ。あれ、こんな顔だったっけ君。あ、こんにちは。
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor.
おお、口を舐めろ。
I am Yote,
ヨーテさん。
Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of
不
His
死
Grace
鳥
Joshua
教団。
Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
教団立ち上げちゃった女子役。
It all makes sense now.
Would you care to
女
elaborate?
子役教団立ち上げちゃったの？
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for
ブライアン
generations.
教団。そこまで来るとなんか岸田教団みたいなじゃない。
Since their
バンド
inception,
が
they
先
have
に
been
浮か
tasked
ん
with
じ
the
ゃう。
preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate,
なるほどね。
it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
うん。
And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector.
なるほどね。
Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
なんで俺には今まで何のコンタクトもなかったの？我長男ぞ。
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did
後
my
で聞い
duty.
て。HTTPS
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
S3908 兄。
Your Grace, it is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall.
みんなスタイル良すぎてちょっと違和
It
感あるよ
was
ね
the。Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
一人二人さ、スタイル悪いやつ入れてほしい。
Joshua,
みんな
the
スラッとしすぎ
Einherjar
て
is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Walood's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waluda knights who besiege the cities.
ウォールドが運ん
What
で
is
きた
left
ね
of them,
あ、そういうことね。
yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
ここはこれはザル向きじゃないの？違う、カンベル。商協会議
But
事
are
堂
we。truly safe here in the Agora?
商工会場
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're
カン
implying.
ベルってのはどこの
All the
国なの？
more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the council. You must
アルテマの
forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What did you... What is the
あれこい
meaning
つ
of
がアルテ
this?
マなんだっけ？
A trifle crowded,
そういうわけじゃないんだっ
but I
け？
fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
こいつアルテマとチュッチュラブラブしてるんですよ。
Do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
Akashic? 顔色悪いなこいつ。
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
知れ者言ってみたい。
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
え？あ、すごい、みんな切っちゃった。
Pathetic creatures.
暫定点か。
暫定権あん
But
の？
you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
ああ、じわ。
The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness
シドル
fair
ファス。
dripping with her late father's hubris.
ミドのこと？シドのこと？シドルファス。
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
小娘、ミドのこと？ミドってそんな重要な人？
Yes, Your Majesty.
ポットでのミドだけど。
Come, Mythos.
クライブと言います。
Surely the prince's light cannot have sated
ミドを助けに来てるところだからね。
そうだね。いや、それはわかるんだけどさ、単なる巻き込まれたじゃなくて、この人たちミドが、まあ、目当てじゃないんだけど、目当てはクライブなんだけどさ、捕まるじゃん、ミド。そんななんか思念がどうのって重要な人だった？
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
タペストリー？かわいい子。みんな椅子に座らない？何立ってんの？椅子に座ってゆっくり話そうよ。ああ、それね、見たことある。
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
Inconvenient.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
スパイだったりしない？大丈夫？
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the free cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tu isag ilith.
これ何？エッチな儀式？
Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you, I...
好きじゃん。
You have my word.
おう。こいつらいくつ？おいくつ？でももう20ぐらいなのか、ジョシュアも。
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
あれから18年だから。
あ、もう25ぐらいなのか。6歳ぐらいだよね、多分ね。6、7歳とかだよね。あの時。
ジルまだ生きてた。
いらっしゃい。ジルまだ生きてる。生きてる。まあ多分このカンベルだろう。いや、どうだろうな。わからん。そうすると何？最終メンバー俺とジョシュア？なんて鼻のないミドが覚醒してバトルメンバーになったりしない？
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
飼ってた頃のヤングブライアン HTTPS クルー S3908 アゴクライブ以外全部死ぬんじゃねえかな。
広島に来る暇があるならてめえの国の黒人問題でも解決しろこれは何？これ再生して大丈夫？これね完璧だよな。最高。
後世まで受け継いでいこうな。
最高。こんなにレクイエム怒りの日が似合う人がいるか他にこんなに似合う人いる？ビートたけしの次に似合う。もはやワリスや神話集、クリスタル聖教御書、ギルバート小教会説話集、グエリゴール全教聖典。
リース罪だから。
そう。
ヒートショタか。
ヒートショタか。怒りの塩。はあ。なるほどね。俺これ全部見たんだろうか、この街。見たよね。そこの上があるな。
来たばっかじゃないか。
来たばっかなんだよ。あ、なんかいっぱい上がある。
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
I'm sure I can find you something. All of these stones have a good bit of diamond dust in them. That'll see your sword sharp, all right?
ダイヤモンドダストをさ、宝石くずって訳すのどうなの
Not a scratch on them. These hides will fetch a good price.
あれでもここなんか来たことあるな。
Opportunity beckon. Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
金には困ってないんだよな。
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of
それは
Karava.
何リスキーモブ
Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence,
この市民ブライアンの私服みたいな服着てんな。
えこれ俺の私服この間買ったスター・ウォーズの服
How do you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen.
なめなめして
Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast. Now, that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
73じゃない？他にもいい革職人知ってるからさ、そっちに話持ってくわって。
All right. I'll hunt your
そしたら
Evis.
64ぐらいになるだろ。
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Karava.
ね、もう世界崩壊するんじゃねえかみたいな時代なわけじゃん。日がなんか太陽の日がおかしくなって、そういう時にお金を儲けようって考えられるのってやっぱすごいよな。そういう考えが。ここまだ通行不可なの？通行不可なの？まあ普通にこれ移動すればいいか。
ブライアンはどう過ごす？
引きこもってると思う。やり残したことをいっぱいやる。残り時間にもよるけど。基本的に俺のやり残したことは家の中にあるから家の外にはないから家の外には出ないかな。
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us.
Mummy. The gentleman of the town guard.
剣が落ちてるよ。
Good girl. Run like the wind.
どこまで行けって左曲がるんだね。あおー。
いつものスーパーの店内でブライアン、キューキュー、意味はない。
ピューピューって。
Thanks, girl.
お前か
Company.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. Nice try. Bahamut! Nice try.
ぽい動きで助けて。
よいしょー。逃げないでよ。一緒に戦ってよ。ほい。
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
よいしょ。
モンハンサンブレイクの NPC は粉塵ばらまいてくれるいい奴らだった。
あれ、そんなことしてたっけ？ NPC って何？ NPC なんかいたっけ？
Here's your hide, as requested.
モンハンなんか新作が出るっていう噂を聞いたけど、まだスイッチかな。まあスイッチだろうな。300出たからな。
Yet as adamant as her virtue. This is
初
everything
高
I'd
さんとやっ
hoped
て。
for and more.
それは初高さん次第よ。
Clearly,
初高
my
さんが
trust
懲り
in
てな
you
けれ
is
ば。
not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a
だから
scratch.
ワールドの
Join me
結
as my
局今ライズ
honored
も
partner.
プレステ5でも出
With
てから
my
よ。
means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the
あ、そ
merchant
うか。
kings
あ
of
れはライズ
Tibet.
か。サンブレイクってなんだ？サンブレイクっていつの話だ？サンブレイク俺やったことないのか。
Very well.
ライズの
Though I believe
ラ
fate
イ
had
ズ
a
のなん
hand in
か
our
追加パックみたいなのが
meeting,
サン
it
ブレイ
would
ク
be
だっけ？
unbecoming of me to beg.
もう覚えて
Do
ない。
not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
違うんだよ。カイハードで出てたものをさ、上に移植しても
そうか。
意味ない
B
んだよ。
はまだサンブレイク行ってなかったんだったわ。忘れとっ
行って
たわ。
なかったんだっけ俺。行ってなかったんだっけ俺。もうよく覚えてないよ。よく覚えてない。
Careful how you pack that leather.
ああいう売り方やめてほしい。もう普通にナンバリングで出してわかんないから。
You there! Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures, the most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about
あのぐらい頑張ってよ。あそこ階段
the
何段かだけじゃん。
precise.
ああ、いっぱいある
One
のか。
each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
ちゃんと全部覚えられるかわかんないけど。
I'll piece together the rest.
できるさ。
Make for the domed
あんたならできる
pavilions,
さ。
and you'll have no trouble
ああ、サマーウォーズみたいな夏だし。配信サイトやってないんだよな。ないんだよな。
How are those new boots treating you?
夏だし、ミッドサマー。
ミッドサマーホラー。南の石碑、マザークリスタルを守りし者の一派はこの地に礎を築いた。クリスタルが輝く限りその血筋を絶やしてはならない。はあ、守りし者の一派。誰？
ショタカのサマーウォーズ。
ショタカのサマーウォーズ？まずね、バイトしないって言われて、別にお金に困ってないしな、家帰ってゲームしたいしで終わりショタカのサマーウォーズ終了。待って、これ南でしょ？南、北、東って言ってなかった？下か？東ってあっちじゃないの？あれが東か。あれが北か。で、これこっちからはいけないのか？いけるのか。
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well,
シリルさん。誰シリルさん？あ、今の人。大地の恩恵を受けし狩猟部族はこの地に繁栄をもたらした。タボールを守りし万物の恵みに感謝を忘れてはならない。
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
よいしょ。クリスタルを守りし一族がここを開いて狩猟民族が発展させたと。黄金の平原を渡る遊牧民はこの地に安息を見出した。タボールにとどまりし後もその誇りは失ってはならない。なるほど。遊牧民も混ざったよと。スカラー。
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we?
それも
What did it say?
聞いてくる？南最初のやつでしょ？マザークリスタス守りしのものに。
Guardians of the crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals.
Mother crystals.
But, whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder.
Charges, I wonder.
The engraving to the north is next, I think.
North ね。North は黄金の平原。
Wonders of the golden
そういう引っ掛けしてくるのね。
Lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home. Or I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
大地の恩恵を受けし狩猟民族だった気がする。
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient
ホラーみたいになってんで、ネットフリックスでジェイソンで検索したらジェイソン作品ばっかり出てくるんすよ。
13日の金曜日って入れないと。それは出てこないよ。
Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Oi. ね。これで今俺やり残したこと何もないんだっけ？サブクエもやったし、ディスキーモブもとりあえず隠れが出発した時に書いてあったのは全部やったっちゅうことだな。ね。そしたらカンベルに行こうか。
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches bring down the price.
Campbell ってどこにあるの？
カンベルどこにあるのか、それは
Here, take a look at my
まだ
wares.
誰も知らない。
Of course.
カンベルでもね、これじゃないかな。この町じゃないかな、多分な。自由都市。怪しい。そうなるよね。何？なんだよ。
Cyril.
あ、この人がシリ。
How fares the search?
Well,
物知りだ
Your
と
Grace,
噂。
my report shall be with you ere long.
え、怪しい。
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged at my behest.
エツヨやん。
The duty of
エツヨ。エツヨじゃん。
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins.
なるほど。
Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated.
本当になんかアサシン教団みたい。
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
言うほど日に当たってないけどね、クライブも。
Pray accept this token.
基本的に死んだことないし。あらそう。目つき悪い。
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
We'll talk about it later.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Ah, Lord
あ、お前も
Rosfield.
教団なの？
I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
The free cities under siege? Who'd have thought it?
で、どこに行けって？あそこに行けって。
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
任せろ。俺っちが退治してやんよ。あ、なんかいっぱいいる。オークさん。あ、無理です。
Let us be rid of them.
リズムが合わなくて怒られる種だと、このゼンスカパーのチャンネル回してたらセッションやっててはらしいんじゃないのってやってしまった。
そうでしたアンサーっつってスカパーとかワウワウとかもさ、ね、なかなか内心穏やかではないよね、きっと。なんで真っ先にスカパーワウワウってネットで配信サービス始めなかったんだろうね。一番土壌はあったはずなのにね。そこはテレビっていうなんかプライドがあったのかな。ああ、いっぱいいる。
チャンネルによってはオンデマンドってのがあるのはあるけど。
なるほどね。
作品は著作権の関係上オンデマンドでは放送ありませんとかあるの。
だから別なんだね。そりゃそうか。放映権と配信権は違う。多く弱いな、柔らかいな。レベルが低いからか。
Clive, smoke.
Has the city fallen?
あー、ダメだね。煙がもくもくしてる。もくもくしてるね。黄金の王冠。割と要塞都市じゃん。
The free men are still holding their own then.
もうダメだ。
知らんがな。
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble.
知ってた。
We should hurry.
あ、こっちがカンベルなのか。そのでかいのは何？あー、サブクエがいっぱいある。サブクエやろうか。こんなんだってさ、ここまで来ちゃうとさ、もういつできなくなっちゃうか分かんなくない？やれるときにやっといた方がいいよね。
If we're going to do this, we'll need him.
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Kashlok. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
いいっすよ。
How could
芍
I
薬の
refuse?
誓い。
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
前編。そういえばさ、あそこのなんだっけ、なんたらかんたらのなんか復讐に燃えてる街はどうなったんだろうか。はあはあ。あ、これどっから行く？こっから行くの？どっから行くのこれ。レトニ峡谷から行けるわ。ああ、こっから行くのか。じゃあこっから行こう。これだ。
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way. Kashlok's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
Dracos Deep. Nie, bo to nie. Ha.
This must have been a nice place once.
But it will be again.
痛いでしょ。痛いでしょこれ。
見事な連携だ。
綺麗な連携だったね今。波状攻撃だ。またの名を引き落と。痛い。
獅子舞の具合として狂犬とリングの上で戦わされる日。
幕間として恐ろしい。
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat.
なるほどね。広いやん。チェルドラ谷、アブラ谷。いい川、綺麗な川。あ、魚がいるじゃん。釣れないの？これや。
エーテルたまりだよきっと。
生きていけない。まあでもベアラーならある程度耐えれるらしいから。メタルギアソリッドやりたいな。久々に。はあ、なんかいるじゃん絶対。
1から。
いやそうだからなんだっけオプスじゃなくてオプスだっけPSP のやつをやってないからそれをやろうかなというかやりたいんだよな。そうだ、それをやった上でもう一回5をやりたいな。やっぱあれやってないからね、5知らないキャラクターばっかりなんだよね。パスだのエメリヒだの。まだ誰もいないのか。まあ、多分リスキーモンブが出てくるんだろうな。強いやつが S モブがあいてててて、ああ肘痛い。ちょっとこっちの方も行ってみていい？ここ行ったことないんだよね、多分ね。そうだよね。ひゅいひゅー。すごいな。ゴブリンも何が起こったか分かんないだろう。突然チョコボに3連続で蹴っ飛ばされて。
Be safe.
おお、何？俺のこと狙った？狙ったでしょ。ああ、試練だ。なるほどね。あの人は誰？ リスキーモブじゃなかったのか。
Stay down!
痛い。そうだ、設定でもう今更なんだけど変えたいんだよ。このさダメージ表示ってなくせないの？あれすごい没入感をそぐよね。消せないのか。消せないね。あれ消したいよな。邪魔だよ。
Ugh!
ここでベルクロイ砂漠に出ますよと。なるほどね。
サボテンダー出てきた。
サボテンダー、そういやまだ出てきてないね。いや多分リスキーモブなんじゃねえかな。出てこないってことないと思うんだけどね。ふむ。そしたらこれで全部見たから戻ろうかね。よいしょ。にゃ。
Something the matter, Theodore?
Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you?
お姉さん、こいつ見てましたよ。
I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
ごめん、ちょっとトイレ行ってきていい？トイレ行ってくる。よいしょ。
自らのライトセーバー。
しょっと。よいしょ。そう、マイライトセーバー。マイライトセーバーからフォースを出してきた。
I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted. We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has.
Never heard of them.
They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves.
ああ、なるほど。だから俺がやっていくから、姉貴には商人としてやってほしいみたいな。
She must be freed from hers in turn.
なるほどね。
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down.
なるほどね。
For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore.
ジャイアンをやっつけないとドラえもんが未来に帰れないんだって言ってるのび太じゃん。
I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans. This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present management, at least. But don't tell my sister I said that.
What's happened? You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. A fine choice.
そしたら B? 次ここ。ロスト、ああ、なるほど、これだ。ロストウィング。復讐に燃えた村人たち。運命やいかに。
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
で帰ってきたら全滅してんじゃない？
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
Those who cannot join us in the coming fight are gathered at Gotan's Bales. I would ask that you see them to safety.
I'll search the village one last time for any stragglers. Then
すげえ声。
join Master Quinton and get some justice.
すげえ声。
Let's go. You deserve a rest. Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best.
働けよ。
Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
Oi!
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
え、置いてけぼりくらっ
They've
た？
gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Fuck, fuck.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
え、本望でしょ。
They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna
黒騎士でも
fucking
一緒だよ。
die.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the
ああ、あ
woods.
そこか。
Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
どこだっけ？こっちね。遠いね。遠いね。
The manor's to the east of Lostwing, through the woods. Quinton and the others will be halfway there already. You have to hurry.
You have to hurry.
Please, Sid, you've got to catch up with him. Don't let all our work be in vain.
I still haven't paid Quinton back for saving my life. So don't let him die. Not yet.
Not yet. You have to hurry. Harry! Harry Potter! これか。
Look. No. Don't tell me we're too late.
ああ。
Thanks, girl.
ああ。あ、まだ生きてるじゃん、簡単。
Quentin, are you all right?
え？返り血一つないけど。
But I am alive.
お前が魔物か？
Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here.
よく状況がわかんないけど。何やられたの？敵もいないけど。
こいついつも間に合ってないな。
顔。おお。
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
テーブルのなんかささくれにやられた。
That is no new guard dog. No. Another piece that needs to be put down. Too slow. Let's try.
簡単ってな。
え、なんか言ったえ、なんか言ってた？全然聞こえてなかったけど。なんか言った？もう一回言っていいよ。
If only we'd arrived earlier.
やった？見殺しした？
Is it over?
This is.
やる。
He wept
うわ
and begged for mercy.
さっきまで汚れ一つなかったのに服で。
Just as I dreamed of doing all these
ケチャッ
years.
プこぼした？
All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this.
え？
But what is
満足できなかった。
justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost.
そうね。
So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin!
Quentin.
Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You. You're alive.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news.
何？
It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
ああ、もうあそこには進めないと。次々と苦難が襲いかかる。あらら。あらら。あらら。
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
ロストしちゃったね。なんつって。
And
あ
look who's here.
あ、菓子屋さん。
They must have stolen in after we
Of course,
left, just
yeah.
before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
強い。
Damn it.
ただし決まり、お前は通さない。
Quinton's not going to last long in there. Let me finish this quickly.
ブライアン、俺のシガが。
俺のシガが。俺が復讐のために作り上げたシガが。 うわ、いっぱいいる。すごい怒ってる感あって怒りの拳感ある。あいつ向けない。あいつまで向けない。
I need to find Quinton.
クイントン。ああ。アカシアになったクインタンを倒す。
Quinton. Quinton. Look at me. Thank the founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
なんだ。これでアカシアになってたら、なかなかやるなってなる。しばらくして。大体復讐するときもなんでそのエプロンつけてんの？
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quinton. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
あとはどうなってもいいって言ってたじゃん。
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Mr. Kenobi.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice.
カンタ、シム式じゃねえんだから。
We are
この話聞いてて、バニッシュドって村、作るシミュレーションやりたくなってきちゃった。
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
隠れ家に
bottle or two of your finest red will
迎え入れ
suffice.
てダメなのかな。
Of course. Nothing but the
俺らが
best.
作りたいのかな。
And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
純熟の果てに。純熟は。
They are right, you know. Lostwing can be rebuilt. It was more than a mere village. More than a staging ground for revenge. It was a vision of how life might be. Of how we who have suffered can come to find family again.
I made sure our fallen comrades were laid to rest. And they can rest easy, knowing that their sacrifice wasn't in vain. That justice was done. As for us survivors, well, we've just got to keep at it. Keep the family together. For their sakes.
We may be bruised, we may be battered, but we won't stop fighting.
Master Quentin needs us now more than ever.
I'd have followed Quentin to that manor if I could have done, and I'll keep following him now. Wherever that surly bastard cares to lead us.
子供が少ねえな。一人しかいねえのか。作んねえと。
Quentin's gonna build us new Lostwing, and I'm gonna help.
I'm gonna help. ほい。ちゅうことで、次はここ。マッサ。マッサ。マッサ。
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
どうしろと?
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
滋賀のイオンは俺にとっても思い出の土地だ。
そらそうよ。
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
イーストプールね。ほい。ほら、村よこせや。
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place
or face the consequences. That's the end of that then.
ですよね。
Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo.
Bravo.
A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
しばらくして。
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place.
The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted.
ここ俺の
Those that
家
weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course.
あいつなんで隠れてたんだ
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to.
First things first.
Wouldn't want to be caught in a storm without any shelter.
I'd better get this well back in working order. If we're gonna live here, we'll need something to drink.
Well, there's a lot that needs doing, and no mistake. We'll have to fatten the bearers up a bit so they can pull their weight and actually make a difference.
ベアラーの目の前でそんなこと言うね。
This was the Murdoch residence. We'll see your home restored, Lord Commander.
そしたらマーサの宿。
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
ふにゃ。Wait. Okay.
Are the bearers taking well to their new home, do you know? I sometimes worry how they'll manage without me to cook and clean for them.
一回ちょっと隠れ家戻ろっか。ね。
It's a dangerous world out there. Best not. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
What do you want?
Huh.
Anything else?
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
しまったな。わざわざこっちに出る必要なかったな。
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
プライミングタリスマン。
All yours. Come again. I may have.
英雄の薬の従属時間。なるほどね。
More for ya.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
今サブクエはないね。
Think you can help?
あー増えてる。ザパック。なるほどね。黒騎士。はあ。B と C か。ちょっとこれ倒していくか。これも書いてあるな。ダーボール南。ダーボールからコラボ牧地。袋小路。ロストウィングの奥。あれか、ワインセラー通ったところか。ダボール南のコラバ牧地。ダボール南からコラバ牧地へ行く道の袋小路。ここのことかな。それともここら辺の話なんだろうか。にゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃん
The free city's under siege.
ここあれザパック
You deserve a rest.
いっぱいいんのか。あおんザパックタタターンいった 連携攻撃やめて。余裕やで。
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
ほい、そしたらばロストウィングの奥。いや多分ここだと思うんだけどな。黒騎士でしょ。黒騎士だったらライジングフレームで OK で、パイルドライブじゃなくてさばきのイカズチって2400だもんね。全然できないね。エリアルブラストをリセットしていける？あー足りない。マジか。足りないか。はあ、了解です。だからこれでいくか。そしたらこっちエリアルプレスでしょ。ここじゃねえかな。お、いた。おめえか。ホーリートランペトゥール。こんばんは。 ごいすごいすごいすごいすごいすごい派手派手派手。痛い痛い痛い。出て出て出て出て出て。もう何が何だか分かんないね。もう何が何だか分かんない。とりあえず派手。ああ、そう、汚い腰巻きぐらい手に入るかなと思ったけど違うな。ってなるとおかしな話になってくんな。今作りたい装備がディスキーモブからのドロップ2個必要なんだよ。汚い腰巻きと、モルボルの花なんだけど、俺の記憶が正しければこのリスキーモブ掲示板残り枠1個なんだけど、でもモルボルの花と汚い腰巻きが1体から落ちることはなさそうじゃんってなると、あれはあの1ページだけじゃないってことね。まだ 2体いるわ。まだ2体いるわ。じゃあ汚い腰巻きつけたやつとモルボルの花落とすやつだ。なるほどね。そういうことでね。OK。よし、そしたら今日はこの辺にしようか。ほい。ってことで明日、そうか。で、明日は、なんで、FF じゃないです。とある、開封配信をしようかなと思っておりますので、それもまたお楽しみにということでございます。なんで FF はあさってかな。明日水曜日木曜日の夜、あさって、カンベルに、殴り込みに行きましょう。というわけで今日はこの辺で終わりにいたします。唐揚げ食いてえな。それでは皆様、本日もご視聴いただきありがとうございました。また明日お会いいたしましょう。それではさよなら、さよなら、さよならと。いやー、明日楽しみだな。早く明日なんねえかな。
オズ